Cars News and Talk of Springfield. Happy birthday!
Jimmy Durante, ironically, presented Kwanzaa. I certainly do not. Welcome back to the Dennis Miller Show. We're joined by Judith Owen and sideman Harry Shearer. Actually, he invented the Kwanzaa hut. Harry, before we talk more about the holiday sing-along and break down how the show plays out, I have to ask you, as a New Orleans guy, I was devastated to find, once a year I used to get a Jeroboam of turtle soup gratis from Brennan's, and I don't want to say the turtle soup is authentic, but it has chunks of Flo and Eddie cut up in it, and has Brennan's deep gone under?
Yeah. Oh, well, it's a wonderfully arcane and complex New Orleans story, but there are the Brennan family is the reigning royalty of New Orleans restaurateurs, but it is long since split into 2 or 3 different groups, as families tend to do. And so there was the Commander's Palace Brennan, and there was the Brennan restaurant Brennan, and then there was also Ralph Brennan, who had a separate wing of the family with his own restaurant, and they were fighting over the property.
So it's an internecine
It is totally, and it's closed down.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Ralph has taken it over, and I think it's planning to reopen it, but the wheels of justice grind exceeding time.
Yes. Well, I would call Eileen Brennan as a mediator. Oh, but she's probably performing in your holiday sing-along. Wow. Master of segues. Nice. Put the orbital brace on, because I'm making a hard left there. All right, there's two acts to the show, I understand. Break them down.
I'm going to break them down because I can do it faster than my dear husband. Which is the first act is where all the talent, as we know, the artists come out and do their party piece. So in LA it will be, Christmas. Michael and all the people that we mentioned, they come out, they do 2 songs each, and they all have to be either original or covers, Christmas-themed things. Then if you're a comedian, same thing. It's all the theme is around Christmas.
Reverent and irreverent.
Oh yeah, it has to be both.
So the irreverent stuff would appear in the first part.
Oh yeah, and it appears in the second part too, because I think Christmas is the best and worst of times. I think it makes everybody feel the same way, which is, oh, it's so exciting and it's so dreadful at the same time. So that's those 2 things. There's a lot of music and there's a lot of laughter, and it has to be both. And then we have an intermission because there's so many amazing guests, particularly in the LA show. He goes and drinks, of course, and then comes back, probably nick it up. And then we have a sing-along section, which a man once sent to us after the show we did in Seattle a few years ago, when my girlfriend told me, what did you say, Harry, when my girlfriend?
When my girlfriend told me we were going to Christmas sing-along, I said, why don't you just stick a fork in my eyes right now? But he said, having seen the show now, I'm coming every year.
And because the thing that people miss, I think, in life is doing something together, doing something that makes you feel fantastic, whether you can sing or not. The idea of being around the piano singing is that it actually makes you feel fabulous when you sing. It does.
Well, I must admit that I'm one of those people who oft-times contemporary life can appear as a Hieronymus Bosch litho to me, but at Christmas it does go Norman Rockwell. I don't have a downside. I'm happy about Christmas, and I never got depressed, even when I was depressed in my life. It always picked me up. So I'm one of those oddities, but I'd still be welcome at the door.
Absolutely. More than welcome.
I can't believe you're not even in, quite frankly. I feel terrible that we haven't actually said to you before, you must come and be in our Christmas show. Because it is, now that I know that you're not Hieronymus Bosch, because I have the Hieronymus Bosch, if I can even say, and also the Norman Rockwell. That's exactly what this show is. It's both those things.
Well, listen, I have a dramatic reading I've prepared called O Come Ezekiel Manual, where he explains the gift that is of raw materials. So if you're writing it down, although I don't want to be blacklisted by Harry for the holiday.
At our London show, the great English actress Maureen Lipman read a wonderful poem. Do you remember who it was by? It was a poem by the recipient of the gifts in the 12 Days of Christmas, a series of letters to the sender saying, starting with, you know, how lovely this is, and then, what am I supposed to do with these lords?
And then finally ends up with a letter from the attorney saying, please, you know,
Stop
like,
sending.
cease and desist.
Yeah.
Oh, that is hilarious. Hey, is there any way, I've got around 3.5 minutes here, why don't we segue in? We're going to have much more music in the second half of the hour. Can we do a song here?
Yeah, absolutely. Here's the normal rock hall song of all songs about dressing the tree and the things that are simple and wonderful in life, which is, you know, your children and teaching them to do the sweet things.
Judith Owen and Harry Shearer.